Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. I'm just here to pop down our card for the week. Sorry it's late, and I apologise in advance for any kind of sniffing, snuffling. I'm still a bit of a cold person, got a bit of a cold going on. I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but it's still hanging around, so apologies in advance for that. So let me just have a little shuffle and pop down our tarot card for us. Excuse me. Okay, so our first card is the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords is a really lovely card because it's all about there being much smoother sailing for us coming in. So for the beginning of the week, we've got this really nice, smooth, relaxed, easy to move forward energy that the Six of Swords brings in for us. It's about smooth sailing. It's wherever you felt like life has been a bit rough and a bit sort of cruddy. Excuse my tea. I'm just going to have a little drink. That's better. Things start to move much more smoothly. It's about moving forward. It's about things being much easier, much smoother than they have been to date. So in terms of a card for the day, it's a quite easy, relaxed day. Beginning to the week, sort of first couple of days of the week, this is the Six of Swords energy. We're moving into this lovely, just moving forward, going with the flow. We're not forcing anything, not pushing anything. We're just moving on forward. So this is a really good start to the week for us. This is the Six of Swords. And then we've got the World. So let's have a little look and put that up there. So just a quick word while I'm as that came out upside down. I don't read reverse cards. Some people do, some people don't. I just don't. So I always turn them back up the right way and read them that way round. The reason I don't is because I think there's enough cards in the tarot to be able to show you what a reversed card might be read as anyway. So the other cards that come up around it and all of that sort of thing, I think covers what needs to be covered. Some people, when they read the reverses, they read in like the shadow side and stuff like that. That's fine too. I have some shadow decks that I use for that, so it's covered in a different way for me, but it's entirely up to you. You read whatever way you like. So we've got the World, and the World talks about kind of coming to the end of a cycle, completing something. So we've got the Six of Swords at the beginning of the week saying we can now move forward smoothly, and the World card towards the end of the week, which talks about us being able to complete what we wanted to complete this week. It also is a really positive card because it talks about the world being your oyster, the world being at your feet, all of that kind of stuff. It's very powerful. And you know sometimes what it feels like when you complete a task. It feels really good, doesn't it? Feels like, yay, done it. Even if it was something that you didn't really particularly want to do, it's just a relief to get it off your plate in the end. So there's this energy of completeness, and that's an achievement, a satisfaction in that. It's like when you have a list of stuff and you put a tick next to things, tick this off, tick this off. It feels good each time you tick something off. So this World card is that. It's the satisfaction, it's a completeness, it's the world being your oyster, feeling like you're on top of the world. All those things come in when we're talking about the World. So, you know, it's got smooth sailing and then into this feeling of being able to complete what we wanted to complete. Okay, so I'm just going to grab the animal oracle that I've been working with a little bit and put one of those down for us. There we go. Let's have a little look and see what we've got here with these guys. So we've got the frog, and the frog says clear the clutter. So that's quite an interesting one to go over the world, because you know the world does talk about that, finishing off a project, clearing it down, finishing it off, ticking it off the list. So the frog is talking about clearing out your clutter. And I suppose if we're coming up to sort of springtime, that's when a lot of us think about, you know, having a really good clear out and doing a little bit of cleansing and all that sort of stuff. You know, and it can not just be your stuff around you. Oh, hi, Chinook. There's a little visitor for us. There he is. Hey, Nook. Saying hi. Mister. I know what he's trying to do. You're not having that. No. There he is. He's trying to drink my tea. Chinook. Come on. Come on. By the way. Move on. Off of the cards. You sit there. It's a good boy now. You can sit there. There he is. Okay. So he's paid us a visit. So the frog spirit I was just in the middle of talking about can just be not our own stuff, but our head stuff, you know, clearing that out. Really kind of starting to get ourselves focused into a new energy. So I'm just going to have a quick look and see what Colette Baron-Reid says about the frog. Excuse me while I fumble through the book. Quite like to sort of read her things, because you know, every now and again something will jump out that is relevant, and sometimes it can be really different things each time. So Frog says, know that while all the other frogs are croaking away, this is a time to simplify and declutter your life. You can feel content in your own lily pad. Even when life isn't creating a total cacophony, we can become drawn to the excitement of noise. And then the next thing we know, our schedules and our homes are full of stuff that we don't need them to be full with. So it's kind of just really asking you to have a clear up, tidy up, chuck out, get rid of, spring clean in terms of stuff. And I'm the worst person. I have clutter everywhere, and I'm sorry, excuse me, I'm aware that that's not great. Project. So it's about that. It's about clearing that down. What people talk about when they talk about decluttering is the energy of removing some of that rubbish that you can want to get rid of. Helps your mind clear stuff as well, so that, you know, it's all linked together. If we're living in a space that's all messy and cluttered up, our headspace is usually the same. So the frog talks about that, and so we've got the Six of Swords, the world, and the frog. So we're talking about some nice smooth sailing, moving through the week. We're finishing our projects, we're completing things, we're achieving stuff. And the frog says just kind of simplify that down. So, you know, if we are moving forward and completing a project, we are going to simplify things. And maybe in order to finish that project, the frog is saying you simplify it down and you just do focus on that one thing that you need to get done, and then you will get it done. So that's going to be me for today. I'm just going to say goodbye from Chinook. Say bye-bye, Nook. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And thank you very much for watching. And I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.